What's going on, guys? You're well here, and welcome to Confabulate, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. I'm your host, Joel Sanchez. Thank you so much for stopping by. And today, guys, we have Jafet Ortiz here. Thank you so much, Jafet, for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, what he said.
And thank you for coming in person, too. I asked you if you wanted to do this, and I literally just told you, I'm like, I'll send you a Zoom link, but I didn't know you wanted to do this in person. And it's a lot more fun in person, too. So thank you for coming by.
Yeah, of course. I mean, in person, I think, the quality sounds better, and honestly, face-to-face, I actually enjoy that better.
Yeah.
And thanks for inviting me, I didn't think I would ever come on a podcast in my life. And I do listen to your podcast. Yeah. And the only reason probably is just I don't like the sound of my voice, but I would like to go back and listen to myself and enjoy it. So, might as well get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, thanks for coming on. And I didn't think you'd come on either. You're the only one that responded to me. I posted on my story the guest that I wanted to have for this season, and you're the only one that responded. You're like, bro, I'm down. So I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta get Jafet on. Super cool.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning I was like, it sounded like as a joke. I was like, yeah, I'm down, bro. And then you're like, oh, legit. I'm like, come on. I was like, all right.
Yeah, it's super cool. I wanted to ask you how we first met because I have no idea. So I was just wondering if I was writing, I'm like, I have no fucking idea. I wonder if Jafet knows. Because I feel like we were just like acquaintances. Like we had this similar friends, and there was also cross country, right?
Yeah, honestly, I met you through cross country and through mutual friends, especially Ruby. Ruby's the number one person I met you through.
Ruby, yeah. And I remember in cross country, I have this vivid memory. You probably don't remember, but I have this vivid memory of we were the same speed, and we were also the same. We were both chunky, chubby kids in freshman year.
Yeah. And
we were the same speed in a race. And I have vivid memories of just being right behind you in the first races.
But I was awful at cross country. Honestly, I thought you were better, but
I got better. Yeah.
You took it more seriously, dude.
So yeah, I did the full 4 years, but we were the same speed. But you didn't like it at all, cross country?
I did enjoy it. I liked the exercise part of it and the people there, especially the people. That's what made it better. But the only reason I didn't keep pursuing it was, it didn't really interest me as much. Honestly, I don't really like running.
Oh, neither do I. I did it for the people too, just being a group of people and friends. That was my favorite part as well, yeah. And do you have a favorite high school memory? I know it feels like it's about to be 4 years since we graduated, but
dude, it feels like a decade. Then 2020 came up. That's how it feels past decade. Everything that happened.
Yeah, I don't remember anything from 2020. That was a fucking blur.
Yeah.
And but it's gonna be 4 years since we graduated. But do you have a specific memory or something that you remember from high school?
Specifically, now that you brought up cross country, I still remember the when we went to LA. Was that mountain?
Mount Sac.
Yeah, Mount Sac, dude. That was probably one of my favorite cross country trips that we took. I had so much fun. I don't remember really talking to you on that trip, but all the people there were pretty cool. Everyone that went.
Yeah, that's really cool. Because you were with Hera and Daniel, right? That was your crew in cross country?
Yeah, actually, no, not Hera and Daniel, because they were the fast kids.
Oh, that's right.
They were Ibarra's pride men, prize procession.
Exactly.
But I hanged out with, who I remember? I hanged out with Pollo, Joel Rosas. And I think at the time it was Camilo Dent, honestly.
Oh, Camilo.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss Camilo. I only bonded with him because we're both colorblind. I've never met another colorblind guy before, so I'm we bonded over that.
Yeah, I haven't even seen what he's up to, what he's been doing.
I think still UC Santa Barbara, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I wanted to ask you, what was your plans, after graduating high school? Your original plans, what you wanted to do? Because I know it changes for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, it definitely changed for me. School's always been a thing that I want to pursue, higher education. I think that's really important. Yeah. And I know it's not for everyone. So I understand why some of my friends or people I know, they just stopped going. But for me, I was having recently, I had a change of career path. I still want to go into the same kind of field, but school is just getting really difficult for me, and I guess I was just setting too high expectations for myself, and that kind of overwhelmed me. And I wasn't enjoying school anymore. I was like, I'm getting this degree for no reason. Like, might as well, like, I really want to enjoy the classes I'm taking and actually learn from them,
Yeah.
But I still want to go into, like, the same kind of field, medical field. But I set too high expectation of myself from being a doctor. And I was like, nah, that's too much.
Yeah. Was it just, like, a lot of work?
It was a lot of work. I mean, it's still going to take me a lot of work. But what's it called? I wasn't feeling as passionate as I was before. I was feeling like I just wanted to rush through everything and get to that position, in my life. But now that I took it kind of slower, like I really want to be a PA. The PA's physician assistant.
Physician. Okay.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Now that I can truly take more time in it and actually enjoy the classes that I'm taking. And, it was kind of discouraging for me seeing everyone, graduate and then, like, just finish their classes. Yeah. And then I was still stuck behind, I was feeling behind. But, everyone goes at their own pace, so it's all right for me.
Yeah. Dude, you're not alone. I felt the same way. Like, I just transferred from MPC in 3 years. People usually do it in 2, but I did it in 3. And I think I'm going to graduate, 2024, some shit like that. People are graduating now, but, like, it's you go on your own pace, and it fucking sucks when you're, like, rushing yourself to get somewhere when there's literally no reason why to rush yourself, because you have to enjoy the classes, you have to enjoy your time there, and school will always be there. And I definitely felt that same way too, especially, like, I've been lost, like, what the fuck I wanted to do. But it's cool that you found what you wanted to do also with the medical as well.
Yeah.
Are you still at MPC?
I'm still at MPC, yeah. I probably have 2 more semesters just because I can't take all the classes I need this next one.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you trying to do after you graduate?
I'm majoring in psychology. Want to get my bachelor's in that. I always said I just want to get my degree, and then we'll figure it out, because there's a lot you can do with that degree. I always wanted, like, counseling or, like, career counselor, something, like, to help people, therapy. If I gotta get my master's, I guess we'll decide. But I also got my minor in music, because I do want to keep music a part of my life. There's, like, music psychology, music therapy, all that bullshit. And I don't know, I feel like you could combine the two, like my hobbies and the things that make me happy, and then majoring in something that's kind of, like, more academic and stuff like that, like psychology. So I'm doing that now. I just need, like, 4 more classes to get my bachelor's in psychology, but I haven't taken, like, any music classes, so I have to work on that. That's why it's going to take a minute.
Damn, okay. But at least you're going to really enjoy them, and they're going to seem like they're going to pass by really fast, so shouldn't worry about that.
Fucking passes by fast. Like, I feel like, when did we start? 2018, I started MPC. It's just been years. When you go to college, the semesters pass by. Yeah. This was my first semester season B, and it flew by like that. It's been freaking insane. Yeah, it's a lot of work for students, and, like, you also work and you're a student too. Yeah. That's hard, right? How do you deal with that?
I mean, right now, since school ended, I have a little bit more time for my job, and I recently picked up another job just so I'm able to save up and have enough money when school actually gets very difficult. I don't have to be worried about that.
Wow, 2 jobs in school?
Yeah, I just started actually going right after this to my second job.
Wow, that's insane. Yeah, it's kind of expected of us, right? Yeah. To work and go to school and to help our families and tuition and all that.
Yeah, but it's always the people you surround yourself with, If they encourage you, what's it called? I like to make them proud, Exactly. And I'm always encouraged of all the other students that are actually, like, taking their school seriously. Like, for example, I've listened to your podcast before, like Jeanette, for example. She's already out there in San Diego. Yeah. And I actually look up to her because she actually wants to go into the same kind of field, science field, STEM kind of field. Yeah. But I actually do, I look up to her. She's a really good student, and, that makes me want to become a better student as well.
Yeah, someone who's fearless too to take risks, because that's a big risk to go all the way to San Diego. Insane. Exactly. Yeah. I remember what I wanted to say, that with the school thing, like, I also work for my dad for his business and marina, and it's cool to, like, have, like, options too. Like, if the psychology thing doesn't work, the music thing doesn't work, I still have my dad's business. Okay. And it's like, he obviously wants, like, me to take over one day, or one of my sisters to be a part of it. But it's cool to have, like, a job that will always be there, because I know a lot of people don't have that as well.
Yeah, exactly. That stability of having,
Exactly.
something to come back on.
Yeah. And you work at Vans, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you've been working there a while. How long have you been there?
Probably over a little bit over 2 years, I would say.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty fun. I enjoy the people there mostly. That's the only reason I stay, it's kind of fun.
Your coworkers?
Yeah. But honestly, it does get tedious, it is a retail job, so it kind of got boring. That's the only reason I got even a second job, just so I have something new to do. I like learning new things. So
yeah. Do you have like any crazy like stories or experiences? Because I've heard some crazy shit. People who work in retail and fast food and all that.
Yeah. I mean, what's it called? Compared to other people, I'm very patient, so I can handle those types of people and not lose my cool. But I know certain coworkers or other people that just can't handle that kind of stress, and like I've seen some. I don't know. You just have those kind of like people that walk in and are very impatient. They think they should be the priority, which is true. Like the customer should be the priority at the store, but like at the same time you're doing your work. And they feel so entitled to everything. And like that's not how it works. We're people too. We're trying to. This is just a job. We're trying to work.
Yeah, it's especially busy right now during the holidays.
Damn, of course.
Everyone's trying to buy shoes.
Dude, it's insane because like shipment for like new shoes that come in.
Yeah.
It's been taking a long time to come in, and people always get like upset when we don't have their shoe. And like that's not our problem. But I'm always like I said, I'm very patient, apologetic, and they're okay with me, so I've never had any problem with like a customer. But
yeah, I remember when I was like 13 or 14, it was one of the first things I ever bought like with my own money. I went to the Vans store at the mall, and it was the time where Vans had a collab with Star Wars, and I love Star Wars growing up, and I bought my first pair of shoes, and then they like didn't fit, and then I got rid of them one day. I didn't know how much they're worth now, because I went to like Amazon and eBay.
Yeah,
they're like worth like thousands of dollars now, because they're never gonna come back. It's fucking insane.
Dude, I don't even know when that collab came out. That was before I even worked. But what's it called? I wish I could have got a pair of those.
I know.
Like I love Star Wars too. Like what's your favorite movie? Like
hold up, my fucking beanie's falling off. I'm taking it off. My favorite Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Oh God. Why the fuck are you doing this to me? Okay. I mean, if I were to watch one right now, probably Revenge of the Sith. I think I like the... Damn.
I mean, that's a very good one.
Probably none of the new ones, honestly.
None of the new ones?
None of the new ones. But Revenge of the Sith, I love. I do like Attack of the Clones, and I like Return of the Jedi. Yeah, what about you?
I mean, Revenge of the Sith, I really enjoy that one just because it has the most action, I think.
Yeah, a lot goes on.
Out of all the movies. But honestly, I feel like episode 2 is always gonna have a special place in my heart. That was probably the first one I ever watched.
Empire Strikes Back?
No, the Clone Wars, Attack of the Clones.
Okay, Attack of the Clones. You're right. That's a good one. I like that one. I was gonna ask you if you had a favorite collab with Vans.
Ooh,
because there's been a lot of them. Every time I go, there's a new one.
A lot. What I've been trying to do is like every time there's a collab, I try to buy a shoe and a shoe that comes out, right? And what's it called? I'm starting to build up my collection, but I don't wear them. Maybe one day I'll sell them off. But
you just keep them?
Yeah, I just keep them.
Oh wow! But you don't have a favorite one that?
Let me think. There's so many.
There's been a lot. I've seen Snoopy. I've seen SpongeBob. I've seen a bunch of stuff.
The ones I've seen that I've always wanted was the Disney collab. So the Mickey Mouse one, yeah, those are pretty nice.
I wanted to ask you too of music. I know you love music. I feel like I've seen you post like Michael Jackson, Drake, and Giveon, all that. What are your favorite singers and musicians and stuff?
Dude, to tell you my favorite musicians, it's kind of hard. Recently, honestly, I have not been listening to a lot of music just because, finals just passed by and I would just play the exact same things over and over again. But honestly, favorite musician, Honestly, what I've been listening to right now probably would be like Kendrick Lamar, revisiting all his old albums,
Yeah.
and who came out with new music, Isaiah Rashad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Bobby introduced me to that one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really good artist. I didn't really listen to him until like I remember Esteban Ornelas. He started posting about him like back in high school, especially. That's when I started getting into him.
Yeah.
And Summer Walker as well.
Summer Walker. So you like that kind of like R&B kind of vibe? I love that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kendrick Lamar. I play the Damn album when I'm like cleaning, when I'm like just in my mode. I put that Damn album and I love it. Some of my favorite ones. Do you have a favorite Kendrick Lamar album?
Damn.
Even the Black Panther album that he did. Wow, insane.
Yeah, honestly, the Damn album's probably my least to listen to.
Oh wow.
But honestly, I don't think I have a favorite. I just like bouncing off like all the songs that I like off all his other albums, like How to Pimp a Butterfly. That's probably the most.
How to Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, that's probably the most I've listened to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to any concerts?
Yeah, I've been to a couple. The last one I think I went to was back when was into his music, Lil Mosey. You know who that is?
I've heard of him. I don't think
he kind of
know
fell
any.
off. I don't know. He had like a bunch of allegations against him, so he just fell
shit.
off. But what's it called? But really, what made it that concert was because I got to see. You know who Polo G is?
Polo G, yeah.
Yeah, I got to see him. He got to open for Lil Mosey, and I actually managed to get all the way to the front.
Oh wow.
For his song, but it got too hot. I had to get out.
Was this like a pit, like a lot of freaking people, like a mosh pit?
It wasn't a mosh pit, but yeah, it was a lot of people, and everyone's trying to get to the front. So it's just it gets too hot, and I got out there like drenched in sweat. I remember.
Wow.
It's too much.
Thinking about that, it's already making me sweat. Screw that. Wow. Especially now in COVID, having people sweating all over each other. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, I want to talk about if you have any favorite video games, because I noticed we have the same Nintendo Switch. We have the same yellow one.
Yeah.
But I don't fucking use mine. I thought I was gonna use it. I bought it, and then I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna play Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros, all that shit. Nope, completely went to shit. I didn't use any of it. What kind of video games do you like to play?
Okay, so right now mostly my Switch I've been playing. I got to play it a lot when I got it. But then after, I got to play it a lot when I got it. But then for some reason, because of school, I just really kind of set it aside. And literally my brother's the one that plays it all the time, my little brother. But I recently got the new Pokemon game, Pokemon, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. That's probably one of my favorites right now. That's the one I'm playing currently. Yeah,
for me, it was like, I'm not a kid anymore. When I was a kid, I had my Wii, my GameCube, my Game Boy, all that shit, and I would play all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Now I'm like almost 22, and I thought I was gonna use it a lot, but I did, but I don't know, I grew over it. But I heard they're coming out with fucking Grand Theft Auto for the Nintendo.
I recently saw that they came out with the remake trilogy, something like that, where they remade the old ones. But I heard that it wasn't as expected. It
wasn't as good.
Like it's literally a remake of the games, but it wasn't like what people expected. I guess I don't know. I just seen some like bad reviews on it, but it would be nice to go back and like play the games. I'm pretty sure you can buy it right now.
Yeah, you can buy it. I wanted to get like the physical thingy for my sister for Christmas, but it wasn't available yet, like on Target and GameStop and stuff. Yeah. But that's one of my favorite games. I remember like I would be stressed and I'd fucking go on that game, run over people, get chased by the cops. That was my favorite thing. Yeah,
what's it called? Whenever I really want to play GTA, have you played GTA 5? That one's probably
GTA. I'm not good with names, but probably I played a lot of them.
That's the most recent one, I guess. It's been out for a couple years.
Yeah.
But every time like I want to play games, but I don't have like the mental strength to like actually like work things out in the game or anything. Like I just want to run people over, drive cars.
Yeah, I don't do any of the levels or the objectives. I just get in the car or steal something, and that's it.
Yeah, it takes. I think like whenever those days you're pretty tired, like you just want to like run around and do dumb stuff.
Yeah. If only they could do that in real life. But what's the difference between each GTA? I know there's different ones. Is it just like the place, the location, or is it like it's better just like with the animating and stuff?
I mean, for me, I've been a long time fan, but at the same time, I've skipped many GTA games. But yeah, like each one has their own different characters, different stories, and like they're all based off like different places.
Yeah.
Like for example, the most recent one that came out, well, it's not recent, but it's been out for a couple years. Like that one's based in LA.
LA.
You know, and every time as a kid, like every time I would go to LA, you know, I'd be like, hey, that's GTA.
Yeah. Yeah, the sign. Yeah, I've done the one in LA and the one in San Francisco.
Yeah.
There's one in San Francisco.
There's one in San Francisco?
Yeah. I feel like it was San Francisco, or unless I don't know my fucking places. I thought it was San Francisco.
I know there's one in New York.
Okay.
And one in San Francisco, and then one in
Chicago, right?
Is there one in Chicago? Yeah. I know there's one in
I don't
Florida.
know my shit. Don't go with me. Florida?
Miami, yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Pretty much the only ones I know.
Yeah. I want to ask you some cool questions now. This is like just to get you to know you better. I want to know, what's your pet peeve?
Pet peeve about what? Like,
oh, dude, anything. Either if it's
anything?
driving or school related or work related or dealing with people. Something that just bugs you.
Damn.
Or even at your own house that your family does.
I don't know. I probably have a lot, but just, you know, whenever it happens, that's when I notice. But
No.
damn, I don't have any pet peeves that comes to mind.
Mine's tailgating. I hate when people fucking tailgate me.
Yes.
It makes no sense. Why you have to be so close to me? We're all going to the same place.
Exactly. And especially if you're going pretty fast as well.
Dude, yeah, and then if they don't signal and they just turn out of nowhere, fuck that. I hate it when my sister leaves the toothpaste with the cap off and then she just leaves it there. She's like, I left it for you. I'm like, I could open my own shit. What else? I hate it. I think I've talked about this in another episode, but in the microwave when you're warming up something and there's like 20 seconds left and you just kind of open it and you grab your food, but you leave the thing that says 20 seconds. So then when I go to check the fucking time, I don't know what time it is. So then I have to hit cancel and it tells me what time it is. I'm that kind of person.
It's too much work to press cancel.
Yeah, I got a lot of pet peeves.
I mean, honestly, now that you bring up the driving thing, that's probably my biggest pet peeve, especially in Salinas. I live in Salinas, so
Dude, yeah.
I dislike the drivers in Salinas so bad. I can't even ride my bike on the bike lane on the road.
Oh, wow.
That's how much I'm scared of the drivers there. They just don't really care. They just like zoom by.
Yeah, that happened to me last year. I said, I'm never going to go back to fucking Salinas, but I go all the time. I almost got in like 5 car accidents because these people like to run red lights, run stop signs. They like to like merge into lanes without any signal.
Yes.
I went to Target. I parked and I'm just walking normally. This girl starts backing out of the parking spot without even looking. Almost fucking killed me. And then she starts yelling at me like it's my fault. I'm like, I'm a pedestrian.
Like, Salinas has horrible drivers, man.
It's so bad. Like, it's so bad. I don't know. And I noticed it wasn't really like young people that I saw. It's like older people who are like in a rush and stuff. Right?
Yeah. Honestly, it's...
Or is
to
it
me,
everyone?
it's everyone. To me, it's everyone. Old ladies, moms, young teenagers learning to drive. It's everyone.
Wow. That's fucking crazy. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not a perfect driver myself, you know. But I like to be safe whenever I can. And yeah, not signaling whenever you switch lanes or switch lanes into me. That probably annoys me.
Yeah.
The most.
Yeah. Exactly. Next up.
Yeah.
Okay, pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, you're one of those?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Course.
Why do you like it?
I don't know, you know. Like, I don't get it every time, you know, but like sometimes you just want something a little bit different and something sweet on your pizza. I think it's not bad, you know. People have barbecue sauce on their pizza, like that's a little bit
that's
sweet.
bomb.
Yeah, exactly. That's a bomb. That's a little sweet on there. Maybe pineapple might be a little sweeter, but it's still very good.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I just like won't order it. If I'm in charge of ordering the pizza, I'm not getting Hawaiian pizza or adding pineapple. But if I go to someone's house and there's Hawaiian pizza, yeah, I'll eat it. It's just I don't, because I'm so used to eating pineapple like cold and just cut up and
by
cold
itself.
and fresh,
Yeah.
and then you put it all nice and warm on a pizza. I don't know, dude. I'm very simple. Do I just get like pepperoni and I'm good?
I mean, if you're more of a simple kind of person, I understand. But every pizza place is different. You know, some places just put so much pineapple on your pizza. That just ruins it. Yeah. I'm the
And a
person
little
that
bit
just,
of ham, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just the person to take it right off. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Do you like ranch on your pizza?
I do. Yeah. That's probably the only kind of thing I would put on my pizza. I've seen people put ketchup on their pizza.
I have to.
You have?
I have. No, I don't do it. I've seen people with ketchup like put it all on top.
Yeah, I would say I'm not a fan of that, but
yeah, I'm fine if you want hot sauce on your pizza. Tapatio, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Ranch. But the ketchup, that one got me. I'm like, no. Okay, what's your favorite movie?
Movie.
That's a really hard one, but like, just some that stand out, I guess.
It is a very hard one. Damn, I don't really know, but just because I've seen so many. But honestly, recently I've been going back to the Batman trilogy with
Oh wow.
who was it? Christopher Nolan's Batman. Damn. Wait, was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Dark Knight trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite one is Batman and Robin. The one with Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy. I don't know which one is that one.
Okay.
Is it George Clooney, or is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's George Clooney.
Okay.
Because that Michael Keaton, that one was before, I think.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know. There's been so many
I
Batmans.
know.
But just rewatching the movies has made me excited for the new Batman movie coming out.
Robert Pattinson, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It looks really cool. I mean, just because it's very dark, you know. It reminds me of like the Joker, kind of. You know, when the Joker movie came out, it was kind of different, very
that was
dark.
Insane, yeah.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of that.
Yeah. Is it coming next year, the new Batman movie? Because about a month ago, I was like, did it ever come out? Because I remember they were promoting it like a while ago, but then COVID happened and all that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it might come out next year. I've not looked at the date recently.
Yeah, because there is a trailer. I feel like I saw a
Yeah,
trailer.
there's a couple of trailers.
Yeah.
But the movie I'm most excited to see is probably the Spider-Man No Way Home movie that comes out Thursday night.
I'm
or
actually
Friday.
going. Yeah, I'm going Thursday. I'm such a freak. Andrew got tickets. We're gonna go see it.
Oh my
Thursday.
god! I tried getting tickets for opening night. Nah, no luck.
It's late though. We're going midnight or 1 a.m. I'm excited for that one. Yeah, I love that one. And then, but yeah, the Batman and Robin one is my favorite just because I remember I had Lego Batman on the Wii. I had everything on the Wii, and I loved Mr. Freeze. I've always been a big fan of Mr. Freeze. So that movie with him in it is insane. I like it.
Honestly, it's a very like. It reminds me. Is it like a Tim Burton movie? Kind of like who directed that one? I think it was Tim Burton. No, that's why it kind of like cartoony.
You're right.
Kind of cartoony. Kind of very comic like, you know.
Yeah. And who played Mr. Freeze? Wasn't it Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Poison
him.
Ivy was freaking Uma Thurman. So it was like actors that I knew already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite sport to watch?
Sport to watch probably okay, watch on TV or watch live, because I have two different ones.
You know what? Let's do TV and then live, because I agree with you. When I go to see something live, I can enjoy it. I don't care what the sport is.
Yeah, I mean, what's it called? I would enjoy any sport live because I just like the atmosphere it kind of has, you know. But probably watching basketball is probably on TV.
Yeah.
TV watching basketball. Just because it's so fast paced. It's so fast paced, running back and forth. What's it called? The amount of plays people do.
Yeah.
But what I really enjoy the most, and probably has a dear place in my heart, probably watch baseball, like an actual game. Like I haven't been to one in years, but what's it called? That was probably just, I don't know, just grabbing a hot dog, some popcorn, and watching the game. That's probably, you can't beat that.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to watch live. Baseball.
It's
so much fun.
Yeah.
Popcorn, grab a beer. I get chicken strips, and then it's a lot of fun. And the fans are crazy too, and they have a lot of fun things going on during the intermission and stuff. But then to watch like on TV, probably tennis for me, because I've never been really a sports person. My parents signed me up for basketball for 3 years, and then I did cross country and track and tennis. But to watch on TV is tennis. and I embarrassed myself
Uh-huh.
in front of my class. Someone asked me like, what was the last sport you watched on TV? And I'm like, oh, it was this one sport, but I can't really think of it. I did so bad. And like, what's the sport? And I'm like, there's men and there's balls everywhere. And the whole
Bruh.
class started laughing. I felt so embarrassed. I'm like, oh, it was football. It was football. If I know, I'm bad.
honestly, I don't blame you because that's probably me, the simplest answer. And whenever you get called on the spot,
Yeah,
you just can't think of anything.
yeah. And I'm
just
over
really
here doing
can't.
my own thing, and then they call on me on the laptop, and I'm like, let me unmute myself. I'm like, what is your favorite food? Favorite food?
Okay. Damn, that's a tough question too. Like, I love food.
You're Mexican, right?
I am.
You got all that Mexican food. I love Mexican food.
I know. I mean, I'm gonna miss once I move out and won't have my mom's cooking anymore.
I know.
But I'm trying to learn myself, how to copy her
Yeah.
dishes. That way, at least I can bring a little piece from home to wherever I go,
Mm.
But favorite food. Damn. I would say pasta.
Ooh.
I think pasta is probably my favorite food, especially but I can't decide either like red sauce or like white sauce.
Both.
Both? Okay. Especially with chicken on there. Ooh, you
Yeah.
just made.
What do you think about Olive Garden?
Olive Garden, I've only been there 3 times, but
Yeah.
every time I've been there, I've ordered pasta, and I think it's pretty good. I really like the bread they have there.
Oh yeah, the breadsticks.
Except one time when I had it and they were kind of stale. But other than that, it was pretty good.
Yeah, pasta's so good. That's my favorite pasta. I love Mexican food, Chinese food. I will eat everything. I'm not a picky eater. I eat everything. Yeah.
Same. I like trying new things. I always like
Exactly.
trying new foods. Something I don't think I would like, and then actually when I try it and actually do,
Yeah. What is the food that you don't like though?
food that I don't like?
Mine is olives. I can't take olives.
Olives? Not even on your pizza?
The black olives. No, dude, I can't. I really can't. I've tried. It's not like I'll try it. Even pickles.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of pickles until I think I got a chicken sandwich from Popeyes and there were pickles in it, and I didn't mind it. Like I ate it.
Yeah.
But I'm still like not. Yeah, and also what was the other? Oysters, the raw oysters with
Oysters.
I can't do that either.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever tried oysters in my life.
Dude, they just open it right there and then you just eat the inside. The thing is like from the ocean is you're eating it. I don't know.
I've never been a fan of like raw fish. I mean, until I had sushi, but that's different. That's
Mhm.
different than just having raw fish or like raw anything that from the sea,
Yeah. Sushi. So you like sushi? Do you like poke also?
I've never had poke. Never.
Oh, you're gonna love it. It's good. You
Yeah.
get your rice, you get your fish, a bunch of sauce if you want, avocado, all the toppings.
Yeah, what kind of fish though? Like
You choose. There's salmon, there's tuna. You could get crab, like imitation crab.
Uh-huh.
You could get what else? Scallops. You could get. It depends on the sushi restaurant. Or you don't have to get fish. You could choose like just all crab or all seaweed salad. It depends.
okay,
Choose
yeah.
your fish.
There's a place there in Salinas that I always pass by, but like sometimes I just get something else instead of actually like trying it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to that poke bowl burrito next to Chipotle in Salinas.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But
yeah.
I always go somewhere else too. I'm like, I'd rather get Chipotle. What is your Ooh, this is tough. Okay,
All right.
Marvel or DC?
Oof. Okay, I'm saying Marvel just because I've seen pretty much all their movies,
Really?
and Spider-Man's probably my favorite superhero. But
wow.
the only reason I like DC is because of Batman. So like Batman's my second favorite
Yeah.
superhero, and that's the only reason I like DC.
Yeah, I feel like Marvel has way more movies than DC.
Yeah,
Like way more.
yeah,
There's
it's
a lot more variety and a lot more superheroes too.
yeah, it's a whole universe they created.
Yeah. I always said growing up my favorite Marvel movie was Fantastic Four. I feel like it's fucking underrated. No one talks about it. I
The
think it's
first
great.
one, the first one.
First one, yeah, the Silver Surfer, I could go without it, but I love the first one. And then they made the remake, which was
Yeah.
not that good at all.
Yeah, that one's too like I don't know. It was I don't know who it was appealing to, and they just had like the superheroes. I don't know. It just
Yeah.
seemed kind of dark, but not even the good way. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
completely different story and different actors, and it was all different. I know it was a remake, but they're still my favorite Fantastic Four, and then from like the Avengers, I always go for like the ones that never really get that much appreciation. Like Hawkeye, I've always liked Hawkeye, and I've always liked Black Widow. I've never been like Iron Man, Captain America, all that. But yours is still Spider-Man, right? Always?
Yeah, Spider-Man probably. Spider-Man and just Batman probably my top two of all time. Yeah.
Okay. What's on your bucket list?
Bucket list, huh? Definitely go out camping. Maybe like somewhere up a mountain. I really haven't been on a hike in forever, and I realized that when I've been on hikes before, it kind of helps me clear my head.
Yeah.
And like what's it called? It like helps my mental health in general.
Yeah.
Haven't been on one recently. I think that's one of the reasons I was like kind of struggling in my life, I guess, and I didn't know what else to do to like cope with things. Yeah. But I really want to go on like a camping trip by myself. But I just don't have the experience, I guess.
That was one of my questions. If your favorite place to hike, because I feel like you liked hiking and being outdoors.
Yeah, I really do. It's just that it's kind of hard finding the time to do all those things.
Yeah.
But my favorite place, cause that's the place I've been to the most, is probably Garrapata.
That's a hell of a hike.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I've been all the way to the top twice.
Oh wow.
And what's it called? It's just amazing. Like once you get to the top, it makes it worth it. The whole trail going up.
Yeah. Where would you want to go camping? Also like Big Sur area?
Honestly, Big Sur, yeah. I'd like to go to Big Sur just because you're surrounded by the ocean and like what's it called? It's just very. Honestly, I think Big Sur's probably one of the nicest places I've ever like visited. Yeah.
And it's great that it's like right there, so close to us.
It's pretty close.
I know. I've been camping in Big Sur. We went for like a slow crew trip, and we've been camping for like a weekend. And I've never done it before, but like we had to set our own tents up and sleeping bags. It was freezing, dude. I had like 2 hoodies, sleeping bag. I was like this, like a burrito. And like the Miss Gardea, she brought like a cooking thingy, so we had to cook every day, like breakfast and dinner. Yeah. It was insane. It was really cool. Like Alexa's talking. It was insane. Like there was a river and hiking. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I like the outdoors too. It's like very therapeutic too.
Yeah. Wait, you went with who?
For the trip?
Yeah.
It was a lucre trip. So Miss Gardea was there.
Oh,
our advisor Katie. Melissa. I bragged. I told Melissa to come, so I took her, and then Ariana. We graduated with her, Ariana and Kaylee. Kaylee, and then 2 other girls. They were like sophomores at the time. But yeah, I was the only boy. No other boys came, so I'm like, all right, cool.
Damn.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, Chili's or Applebee's?
Damn, I've only been to Applebee's and Chili's probably like at most like one time. Yeah, so I have no. I guess don't know.
Yeah.
What do you recommend though? Like,
I like Applebee's. Like I love Applebee's. They got better appetizers. They got mozzarella sticks, spinach dip.
Nice.
They just got these new hot Cheeto boneless wings. I know it sounds like weird, but it's actually bomb.
You tried it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So good. And they have like more variety when it comes to like what you want, like hamburger sandwiches. They got pasta. They got ribs. They got steak. They got salads. And then Chili's. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but they became like more like Mexican food. They have like fajitas and like tacos and enchiladas and everything, and they have like other stuff. But I just like Applebee's more.
Okay.
And even the cocktails, when you go, you have to get a shark bowl. It's super good. It's like blue. There's vodka in it. I drink one. Well, I'm a lightweight. I drink one, and I was out. I was tipsy. I was making jokes. I was laughing, all of it. And they put a gummy shark on it, so a shark bowl. You have to get that.
A shark bowl, huh? Okay.
Shark bowl, don't forget. And then there's dessert too. If you make it to dessert, there's like either a warm chocolate chip cookie with like chocolate and ice cream and shit. It's bomb.
Yeah, I like food, but I think I always overestimate the amount I can eat.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, all the time. I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach. So
I've never heard anyone say it.
You think you're gonna eat all that food, but then once you actually dig in, nah.
Yeah, exactly. We just order appetizers when we were full. That again to Olive Garden. That's all we order, appetizers, because we can't even order a plate. Because then appetizers and then breadsticks and soup, like that's it. That's
Honestly, that's all you need. Like
exactly.
right there.
Yeah. What's your favorite animal?
Animal,
Yeah.
um, like domestic or like wild, or like any,
I think any. I think it all.
any.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a really big dog person, so I really love dogs. Um,
What kind of dog? What's your favorite dog? Like
um,
all of them?
honestly, I just
Yeah.
enjoyed playing around with any dog. Like, what's it called? I'm pretty friendly with every dog, and like I've
Yeah.
never had a problem with the dog, like
Mm.
being aggressive towards me. So I just like playing with them, um, but I do have like a favorite like wild animals. Probably would be an elephant. I really
Nice.
love elephants. I would love to ride one.
Yeah. Yeah. Where did they do that? Six Flags, I think. They had elephants and you could ride them.
Yeah,
The one north by Napa. I don't know if they got rid of it, but they used to have, and they had like an elephant show.
really?
The Six Flags up north. Yeah, they were doing that, so you could ride an elephant. There you go. Make your dream a reality.
Damn. Okay.
And yeah, I have a Chihuahua right in the room.
Yeah.
He's very quiet. His name is also, he's a Puerto Rican Chihuahua. We brought him from my abuela's house, so that's our
Oh, really?
dog. Yeah, because we used to have a big dog. We had Max. He was German Shepherd,
Uh-huh.
Lab, Golden Retriever, all in one.
Oh,
He
well,
was-
you're gonna have to bring him out.
Once we're
later.
done, I'll show you also.
All right.
He's behaving because before, when I brought someone here, he was barking. But yeah, he's a Chihuahua. He's pretty cool. I mean, he still poops and pees in the house. It's fucking annoying.
So you brought, yeah, dude, trust me. You said you brought him from Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Damn, my dad recently brought a dog, from Mexico, right?
Mhm.
And her name's Maya, like the Indian,
Yeah.
like the ancient Indians. But what's it called? She's supposed to be like, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Coco, like those
Yeah.
hairless dogs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
She's supposed to be that, but I think she's like a mutt, like she was mixed with the Chihuahua, and she's just like a little Chihuahua, like hairless. So she has
Yeah.
no hair at all.
No hair.
No hair.
I mean, I guess she doesn't shed. That's kind of good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So you can have her on your bed and like no dog hair ever. So
Wow. I've never heard of that. Wow. And Coco, dude, that movie made me cry, dude. That's movie, so, especially at the end when they all make it and then they all die. It's fucking sad.
yeah, it's a sad movie. Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know why Disney movies have to be so sad. There's always someone that has to die.
Yeah, I don't like rewatching those kind of movies because it just kind of ruins my day. Honestly, it ruins my day. It makes it sometimes better, but
Yeah.
you just have like that mood all day. You're
Yeah.
just sad. for
Even
some
that
reason.
one movie, Onward. I don't know if you saw Onward. It's like these two. Were they blue? They're like these weird things, but it was Tom Holland and Chris Pratt, and they're like brothers. And then their dad is dead. They never got to meet him. But then the dad comes back like as a ghost or some shit, and they have to take him to this place so that they could see him again.
Mhm.
And then they officially make it, but then the little one gets trapped. I'm spoiling everything, but he gets trapped, and so he didn't get to see his dad.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of watching him trying to peek to see his dad, but he didn't get to see him. That movie destroyed me. I'm still fucking recovering.
well,
I don't know why they make these sad movies.
well, thanks for giving me the rundown. I don't have to watch it anymore.
But you should still watch it because I skipped a bunch, but that's basically the whole thing about it.
But Tom Holland's in the movie.
Tom Holland, he's the young one,
Oh, really?
and then his older brother is Chris Pratt,
Oh,
and
okay.
then yeah, those are the two. I don't know who else is in it. But it's like Disney Pixar. Onward.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I do have a Disney Plus, so I think it's
Mhm.
on there. So
Yeah. Dude, I have all those things, and I forget that I actually pay for it. I kept getting these things like I pay Hulu, Disney Plus. I got freaking HBO Max, Netflix, all that stuff. And
Wait, you pay for it yourself?
yeah,
Yeah?
and I wasn't even aware of it. And I also Amazon Prime, the movie thing.
Yeah.
I get those things that everyone's watching movies here, and it charges to my account.
Damn.
All of it. I wasn't even aware of it because I never use it. It's just everyone else that uses it.
Yeah, honestly, that's the opposite for me. I literally only pay for honestly nothing anymore. My dad's the one that literally watches. You can think of a show, he's probably watched it.
Really?
And he bought a subscription to like Apple TV
Oh yeah.
and as well as HBO and Disney Plus. So he's the one that like pays for the subscription like himself, because he enjoys watching all those shows and movies.
Wow, that's cool. Last question, I think. Yeah. What's your favorite fast food restaurant?
Fast food, huh? Something that I go to all the time. Let me think.
Or you're like your favorite? You want me to go first? I think.
Yeah, go first.
I mean, I don't. Okay. I've always liked Wendy's. I just don't go to Wendy's because I never really want to drive to Salinas or Seaside. But I have always liked Wendy's. And Pan Express is one of my favorites. And I think I'm going to stop there because I think that's it. Pan Express, Wendy's, and I like Chick-fil-A, but I don't really go that often. The one that I've only been once and I really loved, and I know it gets a lot of hate, no one likes it, Arby's.
Arby's? I've never been to it. I've never been there.
I think they're in San Jose, but I looked and it said permanently closed. I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know where the fuck they are, but when I went on my road trip, I went to one in like Utah or Wyoming or some shit, and it was good. Like, it was fresh, it was nice. Like, they had curly fries too, and I liked Arby's. It gets a lot of hate and people hate on it. Like, I read something, Arby's bought Buffalo Wild Wings, and everyone's like, where the fuck did Arby's get that money to buy Buffalo Wild Wings?
They bought Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah, that's what the thing fucking said. I'm like, that makes no sense to me. But those are my 3 favorites, I guess I would say. What about you?
Okay, I do like Wendy's. That's probably because my brother goes there all the time, so he brings me something. But I would say like In-N-Out, probably one of my favorite.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's bomb.
And as well, damn, you said one earlier. I forgot.
I said one.
Yeah, you said Wendy's, Arby's, and then what else?
Panda.
Oh, Panda. Yes, Panda.
Yeah.
I love Asian food, like Chinese food especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I asked you everything. I think my last thing is I usually, all of my guests that come on, I always give them an opportunity to ask me a question. Anything you want to ask me at all?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, how did you become such a great host?
No one's ever told me that. Oh god. Dude, literally, when I started this shit, I was like, how the fuck am I gonna do this? Because I knew I needed someone new every week. I'm like, how am I gonna interview all these fucking people? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But for years, I was watching like Jimmy Fallon and like Ellen and Jimmy Kimmel, all these talk shows, Kelly Clarkson, all of it, just seeing how they interview these celebs. And I thought it was kind of like interesting because like everything is planned in the talk show world. They know what questions they're gonna ask them, so it's not really like a honest conversation. The questions are planned and they just ask questions and then they answer it, and then the next question they answer it, and then so I'm like, okay, I don't really want to do that. I want to plan questions out, but I want it to be natural. We could talk about anything. But what got me was like I started listening to podcasts and how podcasts work, and it was really cool. I was like, all right, so I just learned from them. I was listening to like I always mess up his name, but his last name is Groban, Joe Groban, and yeah, and Dak Shepard and like all these other podcasts is very different. And so yeah, that's how I did it. But season 1, I feel like I was a train wreck because I was just learning everything and getting comfortable with it, and figuring out what I wanted, how I wanted it to be, and just being a host so out of my comfort box because I'm like the biggest introvert. I suck at talking to people, communicating, all that bullshit. But then season 2 was a lot of fun. I feel like a little bit because most of it was virtually. It was through Zoom. And now season 3 is here, and it's like a part of me now. Like, I know what to do, and I don't know. I just went with it. But thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it. Of course.
I mean, it looks like since I've been listening to you, you actually got me into listening to podcasts. And what's it called? I remember hearing your first ones. I would listen to them on the way like to school in the morning. And I remember listening to like your first episodes, right? And you have changed from all the way till now, and it seems like you've gotten more comfortable with like doing this.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for listening, because I see all the numbers and everything, but I never know like who it is. Yeah. So I really appreciate it when people tell me that they actually listen. Yeah. Just so I could be aware of like, oh wow, Jafet listens, or this person listens. And it really means a lot. And that compliment that I'm a great host, that's all I ever wanted to hear from people, tell me that I'm a great host, because I received compliments like from YouTube that I never really believed. But since I am a host, I wanted that's the compliment that means the most to me. So yeah, thank you.
Of course. You know, yesterday I was watching, you know, the show Hot Ones on YouTube.
I do. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching actually the Tom Holland one, and I was like,
saw it too.
you know what? That's gonna be me tomorrow with y'all, except you know a better host.
Oh no. No, that guy Sean, he's so good.
Yeah, he is really good.
He was nominated for an Emmy for Best Host, and I really wanted him to win, but Kelly won. But I love Kelly, but I really want him to win. He deserved it. I've been watching that for years. It's such a great show.
Yeah, it
and
is.
so like out of the box. Who would have thought you interviewing celebrities and you're eating hot wings?
Yeah.
What's your favorite episode? Do you watch it a lot? Do you have a favorite episode of Hot Wings?
I don't watch it a lot, but usually whenever it's someone like I'm really interested in.
Yeah, me too.
So like especially like Tom Holland, what's that guy? The guy from the Suicide Squad movie, the main, one of the main guys.
There's a lot of them. One of the main guys. The first Suicide Squad or the second one, because they
the
changed.
the new one, and
Okay.
he's like a British actor.
British actor. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know his fucking name, but yeah.
Yeah, him and like, damn, who else can I remember? Honestly, I've seen all the Marvel cast like on there. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's basically what's it called. I was like, you know, that's gonna be me tomorrow, except no wings.
No wings. Maybe I should bring wings out.
Yeah.
I was thinking if like every guest that I have on, we just take a shot.
Damn, that'd be like a
Or
like
two shots.
a good podcast, I would say.
Bobby told me that. He's like, I want to be on the podcast again, but I want to be drunk. I'm like, bad idea, but I'm down. Let's do it. We'll start talking shit about people and shit.
Or I mean, you know, you have the power to edit that out. You know?
Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for coming on. We have great timing. And yeah, thank you for being a part of Confabulate. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for having me, and you know, this is a different experience, and like, thank you for giving me this experience. And maybe one day you can invite me again on the show, and I can probably be a little bit more comfortable. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to have everyone back on. Everyone's always welcome back. I want to do this cool thing. I don't know if it'll work, if anyone will be down, but one day I want to like just have everyone that's been on the podcast like over. We could celebrate. We could just hang out, because it's one of those things like I don't want it to be just kind of like a one-time thing. Although my podcast, we never talk again. Everyone that's been on, like I've kept in contact with them. They're on my private story. We talk, we hang out. We were already like friends before, but like it really means a lot to me, and I appreciate it because this is my podcast and having all these people on. So yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks again.
Yeah, of course. You ever think of getting a co-host? You ever think of having someone like that?
I've thought about it. People brought it up so many times. It just it's hard enough for my schedule to meet with my guests. Like we had a compromise to find our schedule.
Yeah.
Imagine having like a third person too who has their own schedule too. So it does take a lot of work, and I'm not against it. I just I don't know. It maybe if this becomes like more professional, like more of a serious thing. Right now, this is just kind of my thing and my way of reconnecting with people, and just doing my own thing as a content creator. That's kind of my thing. But I'm open to it. I don't see it in the cards soon, basically.
Yeah. I mean, at the time, it looks like you already do an amazing job of hosting the show. It doesn't look like you need a co-host, but maybe in the future, if that's what you want to do, that'd be pretty nice as well. Yeah,
and it'll have to be someone that like I'm really close with and who could like bond with my guests too. It can't be, I don't know, someone who has like beef with everyone. It has to be like someone that just likes everyone, I guess. And but yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for listening to Confabulate. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next week with a brand new episode. Bye.